They're sisters for sure. They're definitely sisters. You don't have to read this one first, nothing like that, but they're gonna look so cute on a shelf together and like in your space. Ah, it's awesome. I'm just taking a moment to be present and take this in, because when I did my first book, I opened this in my bedroom with my partner, who's now my fiance, and I definitely cried. It was like very emotional to see all the work I put into that book come to life. And now I'm opening my second book, processing it, because I don't ever want to be like, oh, another book. You know what I mean? Like, I just feel like it's very easy for things to just become normal and unspecial. And like, I'm opening my second book. That's really exciting. This is from my editor, Izzy, who found me on Instagram a few years ago, and actually not even that long ago, it was like 2 years ago, and DM'd me and said, have you ever thought about doing a book? So I owe so much to her, to Izzy. And she said, Martina, 2 books in 2 years. What an incredible achievement. You should be so proud. I hope you love this as much as we do. A year of junk journaling is going to set the crafty world on fire. Izzy. Ah! Okay, no, I'm not gonna cry this time. I'm not gonna cry. Okay, I'm excited to open this with you guys. It's beautiful. Guys, the cover feels so solid, it feels like very similar to the first book, very solid, something that's gonna just stay on your shelf forever, a coffee table book kind of vibe. And I feel like they just look so cute together. Like, okay, let's do a little flip through. Here we are. Isn't she beautiful? I can't believe it. And yes, we have this gorgeous window to reveal all these little pieces of junk in the cover. These are all little bits and pieces that I've collected. And you can write your name here. And it says, dedicated to all the memory collecting, paper hoarding, cemental people out there. So the people who are like me and love to collect all these little bits and pieces from their lives. So inside we have 52 different ideas for your junk journal, whether you're new to it or whether you are a junk journaler already. And you can do them week by week throughout the year. That is the idea. But I also really encourage the fact that creativity is fluid. So if you just want to flip through and then just land on a page that inspires you and go for it, that is a great way to approach it. I really try to reiterate that throughout the book, that this is about leaning into your creativity and rediscovering play again and slowing down, using your hands to create something, and remembering that the #1 rule of junk journaling is that there are no rules. I thought I'd show you a few of my favorite pages. We have some beautiful pages just to inspire you to look out for this kind of thing, the things that you could collect for your junk journal. All of the photography in the book was done by Martina Tinsley, who is an incredible photographer. She actually does all of Nigella Lawson's cookbooks, so I feel really stoked to have a photographer in common with Nigella Lawson, and she really just captured the vibe perfectly. All of the imagery is so beautiful. These are all bits and pieces from my collection that we laid out beautifully. Now I can't show you too much, which is really sad, but I will show you an example. So this is an example of what each idea or prompt looks like. You'll have the title of the prompt and then a suggestion on things that you could go and collect or that you could find in your collection already. So for this one, I suggest looking for ribbons, stickers, buttons, wrappers, patches, all kinds of different little things. And then there's a little prompt for you to sit and really be present with what you're creating, because I think that's the real magic of junk journaling, is that it is also a mindfulness practice. It's something to encourage you to slow down and be present. And then I give you some step-by-step instructions that aren't really too rigid, but kind of give you a scaffold and a starting point if you do feel lost. I suggest how to finish the page. And then for every prompt, there is an example from my very own journal. So as someone who is more of a visual learner, I just think that this is the most useful part, which is seeing how that prompt is displayed and showing you a real life example from my own journal. So while you can sit and read through the tutorial, you can also just flip through and be like, oh, I like this page. What was the prompt here? What was the idea here? Oh, it's a pink page. Okay, I want to make one like that. And I really encourage you to make one like that. Like this is a page of little envelopes that I created. And the prompt was notes when I need them. And I actually show you how to make your own mini envelope and go through all the steps. As always with my books, there's lots of little details and little thoughtful additions, which I put so much love into. So I really hope that you guys enjoy discovering them and really seeing how much care and detail I put into this book. There's so much in here, like you could really flip to any page and get inspiration, and I'm just so proud and excited for you to have a look. There are so many little tiny details. I write little notes reflecting on the different pages that are included. Lots of little personal bits and pieces which I'm excited for you to discover. If you are someone who loves details, you will love this book. It's really, there's a lot to it if you want to go deep. Before I forget, please go and pre-order A Year of Junk Journaling. The pre-orders are very important because they signal to my publisher to make enough copies. As you guys know, the last book I made sold out, which is a great problem to have. But yeah, if you pre-order, then there'll be enough copies, and then I'll be very, very happy. Thank you for supporting all of my beautiful creations and for being here. Please tag me in your stories if you are watching this video, and I will see you next week.